Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram here with your daily cricket show, and we are looking at the match between Bangladesh and West Indies, which is really interesting because today, as I said, West Indies definitely have a stranglehold on this match because going into day 5, Bangladesh required 344 runs with 7 wickets standing for them. The good thing about it is Tamim Iqbal, the opener, who is normally a swashbuckling opener, definitely started off with lots of good boundaries, and basically the West Indian bowlers, new ball bowlers, Fiddle Edwards and Kemar Rose actually wasted the new ball where Tamim Iqbal took full toll off. But after that he really settled down, and one of those mature knocks from Tamim Iqbal, still waiting to save Bangladesh. He's not out on 82 with 8 fours and 1 6, and keeping him company is his captain Mushfiqur Rahim, who is not out on 33 with 5 boundaries. So that's a good thing about Bangladesh. Bangladesh are 164 for 3 at close of play on the 4th day of the second test at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. But West Indies are definitely breathing victory here, no doubt about that. 164 for 3. It's a very big task for Bangladesh to actually save the match. Now earlier on today, West Indies went on to make 383 for 5 declared, setting up a target of 507 for Bangladesh. And as I very rightly said, they didn't require all the services of all the batsmen. In fact, Darren Bravo on his own went on to make 195. In fact, they lost the Kemar Rose, the night watchman, quite early, as he was out for 12 of Shurwadi Shuvo. But after that, Bangladesh were not given there was absolutely no respite for them, with Darren Bravo and Shivnan Chandrapal combining into an unbeaten 5th wicket stand which took the score from 240 for 4 when Roche fell to 383. So that gives you an idea as to 143-44 runs were added by these two, with Darren Bravo just continuing the same way. And another almost, yesterday hitting 100, but today, very unfortunately, after hitting Shurwadi Shuvo for a 6, he tried to slog sweep another delivery which was on the stumps. But unfortunately, it ended up as a catch to Mushfiqur Rahim. He missed it, and he was gone for a mammoth 195 with 12 fours and 5 sixes. And this innings would go a real long way as far as Darren Bravo is concerned, to really signal that now Darren Bravo is the man to watch as far as the West Indies team is concerned. Yes, the pieces are definitely coming. Kirk Edwards is a nice find. Darren Bravo finally has flowered and gone past the century and gone for a big one. That's the very good part of it now. Now Darren Bravo. So this West Indies unit is really looking like real strong right now. And Shivnarayan Chandrapal combined to actually add those 143 runs along with Darren Bravo. Darren Bravo taking the lion's share, but Shivnarayan Chandrapal making a very uncharacteristic, very quick fire 59 of just 79 dealt with 6 fours. He was not out at the end, but as soon as as soon as Darren Bravo was gone for 195 with 12 fours and 5 sixes, Darren Sammy, the West Indian captain, applied the declaration at 383 for 5. Yes, it was Darren Bravo absolutely disconsolate as he lost an opportunity of a double century, and one would have wished that he definitely deserved a double century, but unfortunately it was not. Probably time will come for Darren Bravo to score a double or a triple probably, and Darren Bravo, what a knock it was, 195 with 12 fours and 5 sixes. He was gone, and the West Indies declared at 383 for 5. The bowling, nothing to really talk about. 12 overs, none for 36 for Rubal Hussain. Nasir Hussain, 25 for 5, 78 none. Shakib Hassan, 21 1, 79 1. Naeem Islam, 12 overs, 2 maidens, none for 38. 3 for 73 for Shurwadi Shuvo was most successful. 11 overs for 57 Shadat Hussain. Rakib Hassan, 4 overs, none for 12. As far as Bangladesh are concerned, they chased that mammoth 507. But didn't have a good start. Imrul Kayes was the first to go. Once again, Fiddle Edwards giving them the breakthrough, as was Kirk Edwards. Kirk Edwards bowled Fiddle Edwards for 9. That was the first wicket go with 2 fours for Imrul Kayes. Shahriar Nafiz gave a catching practice, pushed the ball back to Sammy, who held on, and he was gone. Cotton bowled Sammy for 18 with 2 fours. And Rakibul Hassan, he gave some good support to Tamim Iqbal. And as I said, Tamim Iqbal was the one who really started the attack. As I said, the new ball was wasted by Fiddle Edwards Rose by bowling short and bowling wide. And that's what enabled Tamim to play his favourite strokes on the offside. He kept doing that, and they were all taken for runs, Edwards and Rose. But even though Edwards got a wicket, Rakibul Hassan was there with a partnership which took on the score from 70 to 124. But Rakib Al Hassan was a victim of Samuels for 17 without any boundaries. And after that, Tamim Iqbal continued to play his strokes and also mixed offense with defense. Mushfiqur Rahim, he played some very good strokes in his score of 33 not out with 5 fours. Tamim Iqbal is the one to watch, not out on 82. Now, as far as this match is concerned, 344 runs on 7 wickets. It's a big task for them. They have Shakib Al Hasan still to come, but if Tamim Iqbal and Mushfiqur Rahim then carry them on, probably play towards lunch, and then Shakib comes in, takes them towards tea. There is a possibility, but again, it's a very remote possibility, because the reason that I'm saying that is because tomorrow is the 5th day. There is some turn, not much turn, but definitely some turn available, and Devendra Bishu might well exploit it. You never know. So that's these match scores there. Bangladesh finishing at 164 for 3, requiring another 344 runs to win the match with 7 wickets in hand tomorrow at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. Bowling figures: Fiddle Edwards 9 was 1 for 38, bowled well. I mean, didn't bowl well, I would say. 8 overs, no maidens, none for 36. Darren Sharma 7 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 11, economical. Bishu 11 overs, 3 maidens, none for 35. And Marlon Samuel 12 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 41. So that's the match situation here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur. Bangladesh required 344 runs, 7 wickets remaining. West Indies definitely looking at victory here. Now let's look at the update here. I'm taking you down to the day 1 here, which is just going on right now between New Zealand and Zimbabwe in the one-off test match, which is going played at the Queen Sports in Bulawayo. And New Zealand are off to a very good score here. There are a lot of they're 251 for 3 currently, with the openers Brendan McCullum going early today. In fact, New Zealand were the ones who won the toss. Brendan McCullum was a victim of Jarvis. It was clean bowled by Jarvis for 14. So that is one thing, good thing that Zimbabwe did, is actually disturb the opening stand, which they have been really struggling against in this series. But this time they did that. Brendan McCullum was gone. But after that, there was absolutely no chance for Zimbabwe to come through there, because it was another good partnership with score went from 40 to 115, with Kane Williamson joining and playing some beautiful strokes. Martin Guptill, well, he was playing the strokes very well, straight on the offside and the onside. There was some lofted strokes for 6s too, and both of them took on the score to 115 when Williamson fell in a very strange manner. Actually, Raymond Price was the bowler. Kane Williamson pushed the ball back to Price and tried to go for it, and Price picked up the ball in one swoop, actually threw down the stumps, and Kane Williamson was found wanting at the crease, and he was gone, run out for 49. So there was the second wicket to go. And the third wicket to go, well, Martin Guptill went on to make a century, and Ross Taylor and him took the score from 115 to 247. So that gives a 132 run stand between both, with Ross Taylor also playing beautifully, but Martin Guptill said was looking good, and he went on to make his century. But just before close of play, 109, he lost his wicket. He was caught behind the bowling of Masakadza. It was the change bowler coming in. I was gone for 109 with 11 fours and 2 sixes. Currently, it's Ross Taylor batting on 66. BJ Watling is the wicket, who is not out on 4. There are still 5 more overs to go before close of play on the first day of the first test match between New Zealand and Zimbabwe in Queen Sports at Bulawayo. Brian Watling is 4 not out. Ross Taylor, the captain, is not out on 66. On this note, I will have to end up my Cricket Happening show, unfortunately, dear fans, friends and subscribers, due to shortage of time. I hope you all enjoyed my Cricket Happening show, but keep an eye tomorrow. It's a match whether we will see whether West Indies will win the match tomorrow, or it is going to be Bangladesh who are going to put a great show there to save the match on their home ground in Mirpur. Whether that happens, we will know about that tomorrow. Until then, it's your host Ram for Cricket Happenings saying goodbye. Thank you.